What's up, everybody? This is Rapheal Unique. Coming to y'all with my third video with these bass lessons. Check me out. Um, my first two were the major and the minor scale. Uh, and today I'm gonna try to show y'all some diminished um, techniques or whatnot, and give you the idea of what diminished is, as far as what I know, and what we know about guitar, what we know about instruments and music, period, is that it's complicated, but it's simple. Uh, just like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. It's very simple. Just to recap on your major and minor, we in E flat, so your major will be two whole steps, one half step, three more whole steps, and one more half step. If you want to keep it in that position, in E flat, you're going to go E flat, F, G, G sharp, A sharp, C, D, and E flat. Now your minor will be pretty much the same, except for one or two exceptions. E flat, it'll be one whole step. Then instead of making another whole step, like in a major, you'll make a half step. Then from that, you'll make another whole step. Then one more whole step. Then your last half step. Another whole step. Then another whole step. So it'll look like this. Today we're going to try to check out this diminished. Diminished is really referred to as another minor. You can center diminished around the minor scale, but as far as gospel musicians like myself, we tend to use diminished in the major setting, whatnot. I guess the substitute for a minor. It still has like a major feel to it. I always say a diminished, it's pretty much major and minor put together, and it's very weird. But here's a look at it. We in E flat, so we'll just take, let's see, we're in a major of E flat. So we've got E flat, F, G, A flat, which is G sharp, then B flat, which is A sharp. Now between your 4 and your 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got this right here. If you can see my middle finger pointing, it's going to be your half step down from your A sharp, and it's going to be your half step up from your G sharp, which makes it diminished. It's right between a sharp and a flat, which is diminished. So you go, instead of hitting your A sharp, or if you want to go before you hit your A flat. Diminished scale, the most simplest right now, just starting off, would be in that it'll be on your A, because your A is between your B flat and your A flat or whatnot. So the scale is pretty much simple. Pretty much 4 notes repeated all, over and over again. So you'll be on your A, then you'll go up 3 half steps, which is C. So A, C, then your E flat, which is your root. Then you go up another 3 half steps, which will be your E. I mean, not your E, it'll be your F sharp. So if you're in E flat, you'll start on, or wherever you at, if you're in major, if you're in your major key, You always start. Give me 1 minute. So if you're in your major, you always start on your sharp 4 or your flat 5, which will be the same note. So we're in E flat. We're in E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be your sharp 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your flat 5. Same note. So again, on your flat 5 or your sharp 4, your scale for your first diminished would be the root of it, 3 half steps up, then your major root, then three half steps up from that. So it looks like this. And you just keep going. Then you get you get the octave of it. You just keep starting over. So I hope I'm explaining this well. When it comes to diminished, it's very easy. Like I say, it's 4 notes. If you're in the major, it's gonna be your root of your major and your root of your diminished. And then after each one, it's gonna follow. After each one of your roots, gonna follow 3 half steps up. That's it. So your root diminished, 3 half steps up. Your root major, so we in E flat. Your root major, 3 half steps up. And that's all it is. So a way we use this, or I use this, let's see, a little short groove like this. I'm gonna go to C sharp. So which my root of my diminished would be G. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 4 and this is my 5. And in between is my diminished, which is a G. So one way I use this, use a diminished right before, pretty much in the basics, before you get to your 4 or your 5. So let's see. 1, 5. See, that diminished came before that 5. So that's your 1, 4, diminished 4, 5, 4. You can do that in the same phrase. Another way you can use diminished is just it's gonna be a free tip for the next lesson or introduction. You can use your diminished. I come to find out, I don't know technically, but it's worked good for me and what I've heard other people do. With your diminished, you can turn it into, it's already a minor, so you can use that as a minor scale, or you can use it as a major scale, depending. So since we're in E flat, since it's already minor, and we got your root of your diminished and your root of your major, 3 half steps up on each one. You can pretty much turn it into your minor, which would be the A, B, B flat. That's already in the scale. Then your E flat, that's already in it. Then your F, then F sharp. So all you're adding when you're doing your minor is the second. Well, you adding something between your first and your second note of each string. So with your A and your C, you're adding the B, and with your E flat and your F sharp, you're adding the F. So that's all really. Sorry guys, again, my screensaver, I hadn't, there's something wrong with my computer, my screensaver, it won't save my changes when I put, don't cut off or nothing. But this all for today. I'm gonna follow back up with the diminished, but get that in your mind for real. Diminished, your first diminished note of the major scale is gonna come between your fourth and your fifth note of the major scale. So if we're in E flat, it's gonna come between A flat and B flat, which will put you right here on your A. And you just go from there. Build from that A 3 half steps up, which will put you at C. Then actually from C, 3 more steps up will put you on that E flat, 3 steps up to that F sharp. So on diminished, you just go up 3 half steps each time. Just keep doing it. You don't change nothing. Just 3 half steps up the whole time. That's your diminished scale. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta head to practice.